What's happening today, guys? Wanted to do a quick video here. This is a little bit of what we talked about in our one-on-one group call today. Just because you're not focusing on your diet right now, we're going to dive right in. Just because you're not focusing on your diet right now, or you just don't have time to get to the gym, or whatever you're telling yourself in your head, right? Your diet's focused on you. Just because you're not focused on your diet is focused on you. Your body needs to be fed, it needs to be exercised, and whatever you are choosing to put in your body is your diet. It might not be a good diet, it might not be a healthy diet, but you're always on a diet, right? Whatever you're consuming is your diet. That includes social media for the mind, that includes, if you're reading or studying for the mind, it includes food. Also the gym. Like if you say, I just don't have time right now, but like I'm really busy with work and I'm really got this thing and I'm doing that, but one day, like when I have my money set, and one day when I have, the perfect schedule and everything's taken care of, then I'll come back and I'll jump in and I'll start going to the gym and I'll start eating right. I got news for you. One day never comes. If you don't find a way to incorporate healthy living into your fitness now, somewhere around age 25 and 26, your metabolism is going to quit on you. You're not going to be able to eat whatever you wanted like you could in college and right after and look the way you want to look, right? A lot of people right after that age, 25, 26, all of a sudden they gain 5 pounds a year, maybe 6 or 7 pounds a year, and it just keeps compounding. And like by the time they hit age 30, they're 30 pounds heavier than they were, and then it keeps going. And then one day, you look in the mirror and you're like, God, I hate looking at myself. Like, what is this? This isn't me. I don't feel like this. I have no energy. I dread getting up in the morning. I'm just living for the weekend. I'm doing all this that I thought was good, but like somewhere along the line, I put off myself. I put off my happiness, my well-being, just so I could like hit the grind and get after it and be successful in whatever else is you're doing. But the thing is, if you don't incorporate taking care of yourself, your body doesn't like have a pause button. You can't say, you know what, I'm going to keep this body, I'm going to keep this health, I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to work really hard in this other area and totally ignore myself, try to make everything else work and everybody else happy, and then I'm going to come back 10 years later and unpause, right? It doesn't work like that. You can't do it. It should be nice, or it would be nice if you could, but you just can't do it. Actually, I don't think it would be nice. It's good to enjoy exercise. It's good to develop healthy habits that get in there, and that's what we talk a lot about, is adding little things that make a big difference. You don't have to totally, eliminate everything you love and totally not have a social life. Like, that's not how it should be. We have moderation. We have healthy foods. We have exercise a few days a week. You can do it whenever you need to, right? You don't have to totally ditch your social life, and totally ditch your work, and totally avoid all that. It doesn't work like that. It all works together. There is no pause button, right? So instead of saying, one day I'll do it, one day I'll get to the gym, or saying, after I get this taken care of, then I'll focus on my diet. Guess what? That diet's focused on you, right? Your body needs to be fueled. Whatever you're putting in there, if you're putting in garbage fast food, it's going to store it as fat. You're not going to like the person you look like. You're going to have no energy to get out there and hustle. You're going to have no energy to get out there and grind. And worst of all, you're going to wake up every day and look in the mirror and be like, man, I kind of suck. But maybe one day it'll get better, right? Like, what are you going to do? You're going to live like that for, what, a month? A month turns into a year. Year turns into 5. 5 years turns into 10. And then all of a sudden you look back and you're like, man, I wasted some of the best years. They're all your best years, but like I wasted 10 years feeling like crap, not liking what I see in the mirror, having no confidence, having no energy, because I just put myself aside thinking that one day I come back to it, right? It doesn't work like that. I think I'm done for this video. All right, guys, one day, someday never comes. You got to incorporate it all along the way. There's no sense in being miserable your whole life just for some kind of end goal, all right? I hope this was helpful to you. I hope if you needed a wake-up call, it was a wake-up call. If you need help, you can obviously reach out, send me a message, If you are looking for a start to get spotted right here in this, or a spot to, or a start to get started, there's a link to a free 7-day guide that has some nutrition. It has some mindset tools. It has a few sample workouts in there. You can get started with that 7 days, and then if you need any more help, just let me know. I'm always here. All right? Have a great day. Go out there and crush it.